Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on Forza Horizon 4 with another team adventure. We are going racing with some B-class cars for this. The rule set for this is everything here is supercharged because I like superchargers and thought we'd have a bit of fun. So this doesn't mean they came as supercharged initially. You can add superchargers to them as I have done with mine. I have a Honda S800 with a modern Honda engine and a supercharger on it. It has a lot of power. It has 422 horsepower, which is a lot for a very, very small and light car. It's all-wheel drive on standard tyres, the brakes barely work. It's going to launch like mad at any sort of straight. It is going to be one of the fastest cars here, but it is going to be a handful in the corners, like so. We did not get it set for turn 1 and 2 there whatsoever. Oh, the brakes are so bad. So this has race brakes, I should point out. This does have some race brakes on the car. It just doesn't stop. The standard tyres are so bad that it really, really doesn't stop. This might be too bad handling. It's gonna be, it's a ballistic missile. You get to a corner and it doesn't know what to do, but you put it on a straight and it will absolutely fly. I'm looking forward to this next section. I mean, the tyres on this are very small. I've driven all-wheel drive rocket ships before, and I swear they don't normally handle this bad. I mean, it's going to handle badly, sure, but... Oh, here we go. Jeez. Hello, everybody. Panic and try and slow down now, please, Honda. Please, Honda. Please, Honda. Please, Honda. There's a corner somewhere there. It's a bit mad. Okay, now, we're not going to really make turn 1 very well, or 2 very well. This circuit, not good for the S800. It's not really working for it, but it doesn't really. Oh, God. Getting some assistance there. Bye-bye, Rover. Oh, God. Okay, if I can just figure out, if I can just get around some of these corners, we'll lead on the Rover a smidge through there. If I can just... I have got to be so slow into these turns. God, it's so slow through there if I'm going to actually just make the corner here. We're not talking about taking a perfect line here. I'm barely clinging on just to make a corner at the moment around this track. But then we get to the straight. And then we unleash all of the Honda's power. And hello, everybody. Don't mind me. I got to brake super early again, though, because I'm not really stopping. The SD1 is going to come back past. We'll just trade places with the SD1. Now, can I actually get turn 1 and 2 somewhat vaguely close to correct? We can. It's basically on the edge of missing a checkpoint doing that, but we can do it. Right. Slow down. Okay, that's fine. We just understeered ourselves towards the wall. Well, I hope this car comes good at some other circuits. This one here is being pain. Although we do know that these street circuits, of course, never going to be the favourite of cars like my rocket ship here. Oh! I did not intentionally brake check you through there. I do apologise, teammate. It's just where I have to... I'm on such a different line to everybody, where I have to brake is so different. That, yeah. I'm not 100% sold that this is going to work, but there's going to be probably one glorious race where all of this power will come good. Points-wise, we're doing okay. That's what matters here. Okay, points-wise, we are doing okay for our team. We're a long way ahead of everybody else by the end of that straight. It's a little bit spread out now. I'd like to be able to catch up. I just think there's just nothing in this. I've driven some mad power builds before. I have a Rover. I have a B-class Rover that's all-wheel drive, and I think it's a V8. I think it's all-wheel drive and a V8 swap, and that was it for B-class. I swear, I mean, that doesn't handle as badly as this. This is shockingly awful. Just the front end is nothing. It has no braking, it has no steering. It's just... Oh, God. It is probably the worst handling car I've ever driven, and there's not quite what I expected from the S800. If I'm honest, I thought I'd get away with it being so small and light, because I thought it might actually be half decent through these turns. Or not half, but yeah, I didn't think it'd be this awful, but it is. You would have probably done something wrong somewhere with the build, maybe. I mean, it's still laughably funny down the straights, but yeah, can we catch? We will probably catch that before the end. I just don't know if we might actually struggle now. It's so far gone. We'll have to see how things go. This might be too much power. It is possible. Too much power for this chassis anyway. I know way more power can be got into B-class cars, but certainly around here anyway, this combination is scary. Points are actually very close now. If we could get past the Firebird up ahead, that would be good for Red Team. I mean, all I've got to do is just be close enough, but I think that's going to be a struggle, really. Because the place where I'm quick is, well, the one straight that has these horrible corners before it. Yeah, we're not catching. We're not going to be able to do anything. Oh, and the points are gone to, well, have gone blue team's way for the moment. We'll have to wait and see how it pans out. Oh, on this final lap, because there could still be some more positional changes. Oh, we might lose that. Well, we'll lose out to the RSX through there, and then we will launch all of the Honda's speed towards the final corner. And the RSX won't be able to do anything about it. I wouldn't have thought, provided I actually make a corner, which we do this time around. We slide a little bit through there. Whoop, hello. Okay, that's horrible to drive at that track. I'm hoping there's better elsewhere. Otherwise, we're going to be in for a really, really difficult time. Now, I have concerns. We were very bad at the street circuit. I have a feeling we might be very, very bad here. Okay, we have all-wheel drive. We might even get to turn one first, because we've got just all the law. Well, actually, we don't have rally tyres, so we're just going to spin our power away. Yeah, big concerns here. The Mach 1 was pretty quick in that first race. That was running around in, we got second by the end of it. The Fiesta I saw has rally tyres. Pretty sure the SD1 has rally tyres as well. I mean, the speed off the launch is comical, but then I've got to deal with a corner. I mean, it can't be any worse on dirt than it was on tarmac, really. It's just going to understeer, nothing. Power! That's that, really. Power is incoming, slightly. Not very much, though. We're going to go down the rolly route. Oh, yep, shouldn't have done it. We always got rolled back onto our wheels. Oh, save it. Oh, save it. Thank you. Come on. I even called it the rolly route, and I guess I paid the penalty. Oh, it was worth a try. It was worth a try. Well, we found a friend. Oh, we found, I think, Victor from the first race. Well, I have a feeling this is going to be a long, lonely race. Yeah. Oh, dear. Well, so I'd say sometimes that is what happens. The RSX has also missed a checkpoint. We might have cars to race with in light speed Honda. Oh, corner is there. Oh god, I don't look forward to the final turn here. That's going to be horrific. We could just launch ourselves up the hill, but this is a coast and very, very carefully does it through there. Okay. I mean, we know that thing ahead of us is quick. I would imagine maybe rally tyres on it. Possibly. We just plough into the corner. Don't try and take shortcuts to gain lap speed. It doesn't work. It certainly doesn't work here. Well, if you cut it too much, there is a line across there. I think the angle I was taking that was too sharp is what got the better of me. We're going to clonk a wall through all of that. What are the points? The points, we are winning just at the moment on the red team. I mean, I like the idea behind this car, it's just not good enough. It's just not good. I think this might be a case of a bit too much power for the chassis to really handle. Okay, these first two tracks have been very technical ones. Tarnhouse and the street circuits, they are very, very technical. We haven't really been able to utilise the car's strengths. Hopefully we will in future races, but my fear is that it's so bad in these corners that it's not even going to matter, or the tracks where we might have enough speed to make something happen. I think even then the corners are going to get the better of it. So we'll have to wait and see. We're just falling off the back of the group ahead. Oh, we're going to drive around on our own. We're going to slide our way through that corner a bit, and just it's got to be patient with the throttle and just be slow, really. That's about it. The annoying thing is I could see a fantastic battle up ahead. I may even be quicker than some of them cars. Oh, come on, Honda. Get turned in. Just for wait a year, and then we can get on the power out of that corner. Oh. And again, just wait. Power! A lot of noisy power, of course, because this is one of the loudest engines in the game. It howls its way around. You will hear the cars coming when they have the Honda swap in them. Oh. There we go, we're fine. Revs at the checkpoint. That's bad news, actually, for Red Team. If there was any vehicles close to Revs. I mean, looking at the pack, actually, maybe we weren't that far off the pace. The cars that missed checkpoints with me, now in 6th and 7th. So there's a whole group of vehicles that are really not happy with this surface, which I would be part of. Unfortunately, I could maybe keep up with them if I was with them. However, that roll, it was actually very stupid of me. Kind of annoyed with myself that I ended up doing that one again. I don't know. I thought I was on a different line, but yeah, it wasn't a good call. Could we be close enough? If we have a really good final lap and we kind of hope for mistakes ahead, maybe we might be able to sneak away past some stuff. It's a long shot though. You know, it's a real long shot. Thankfully, points are still looking pretty good for Red Team here. Oh, Ice is up in the wall with that big, what is it, GNX. Can we pass the Buick by the end of the lap? I mean, we're catching it. We have been catching it a fair bit these last couple of laps, but that going through the wall won't help me. We might get timed out of it anyway, so we may never find out whether we would. I don't think we're going to. I think we're just so bad through these corners. There isn't a huge amount that we can do. Come on, I need to see some mistakes from the vehicles ahead. That's what we're counting on. That's what we're hoping for, really. Come on, Honda. We'll ping off the wall a smidge. We're not going to be close enough. We're not going to be close enough without a big mistake from somewhere. Chuck it. It's not even really intentionally sideways. It's just how we're going to end up getting into that corner. Nah, we're not going to be close enough to do anything. No, we've not got the time. We'll reel it in up the hill because we reel everything in up the hill, but there is nothing that we can do unless it hits the wall running towards the finish line, which it doesn't. Oh, we are going to all finish though. No one dumped, even though I rolled. Yeah, we weren't the slowest car there. We were slightly better than 12th, but a dumb mistake by me cost chances of a higher position. Okay, well those are the least likely tracks for my car to work at. Let's see what it's like on the hopefully better suited ones, maybe? So, we move on to race 3, and I have a kitten of good luck. Abaddon has come to watch. Are you going to cheer on the little Honda? Or are you going to headbutt the microphone? Yep, you're going to headbutt the microphone at my face. Thank you for that, little kitten. Ooh, we start to walk. And they're not leading by the exit of turn 1. That's basically how that one's going to work. We are going to be monumentally fast, and then not stop at all. It feels like this car doesn't have race brakes. That must be just how bad the tyres are on this, but it really feels like it doesn't have race brakes at all. Okay, we are off and underway. Oh, the MX-5 is also quite quick launch. It's nothing like this, but it's quite quick launch it. It is better through the corners than I am, though. Not much by the looks of it, but it is better than I am. So Broadway is one of those circuits that if you have a brutal power car, if you get to the front, you can kind of defend. We're just going to have to take the hit. I turned in and there was nothing I was going to be able to do. If you have a brutal power car, it can kind of work around here, but you do still need some form of grip, and I fear I've gone too much on the power side of the spectrum and not enough on the grip side of the spectrum here, which is just painful to drive, basically. I mean, we're going to get the power down here on the outside. Hello! Don't mind me, little Honda coming through. Oh, please stop, please stop, please stop. God, it just doesn't slow down. It doesn't slow down, but it does do this. And that's up to third. We should get the Mazda. Oh, Mazda's moved across to try and defend. I'm not going to stop in time. Oh, we do just stop in time. The Mazda was really the limit of its grip as well there. Oh, now we're going to piss off the rest of the pack. Oh, now I would like to let my teammate pass and not slow down my teammate in the Merc, but I have so little control over my car that trying to do that sort of manoeuvre, I can't. I'm sorry. I would love to let you through, but I genuinely don't think I have the grip to be... Oh god, they're like 7 wide behind. How did you fit so many cars into that corner? I don't know. I'd love to have actually seen that properly, but you know what? I'll take that position back from all of you. Thank you. Can I get the MX-5 by the end of the straight? That's the real big question. I probably can if it does that again. Oh, hello Mach 1. Please don't put me in a wall though. I don't mind you being there, just don't have me visit the wall. Okay, speed! Many powers. All of... Uh-oh. Not stopping. Thank you for use of your bumper. Didn't intend that one at all. Thankfully, the Mazda... Either the Mazda braked a smidge early and my bump put it towards where it would normally be, or my bump just had no effect on the Mazda because it just didn't move in all of that. So that's... quite something. We're up to second place now. We've got no answer to that fit. That's a good car, that 124. It's a sensibly built car, really, in all of this. Oh god, in all of this madness, I want to cut underneath everything here for the blast up the hill. Can I negotiate? It's a very different sort of driving you do with this kind of a car, especially one that handles this bad. Oh, come on, there we go. It's good for me. This race is all about just make sure we're far enough away. Like we've got to be far enough away that let's make sure we're far enough away and park on the apex of everything, because we can be a nightmare to overtake. But if we overshoot a corner, the whole pack comes flying past. That Mach 1 is actually pretty quick, I have to say. And this corner here is normally flat out in B class. Most of the B class cars I'd race are flat through there, and this is not even close. This is not even like the prospect of going flat out is even, you know, within a mile of that corner. You just can't do it. Oh, Merc wants to get past. Everything wants to get past me, but then because it doesn't matter, you've spent all your lap to catch up and pass me, and then whoop, there's one, there's two. The Mach 1 might be a little bit of a problem this time around. But we will probably still get it before the line. It's just next. No, we might not. The Mach 1's got some pace about it. It's the issue I have now is the Mach 1's going to be closer to overtaking me at turn 1, so we've got to be extra careful on this lap. It's just going to be annoy the Mustang, really. I know you're a teammate and everything, but oh, come on, little Honda, be good through here. Defend for your life. Go, use that power, use the power. Don't do anything stupid now through here. Now the Mustang's in trouble because, the Rover's given us a little bit of a boot. Yeah, the Mustang's actually in a load of trouble here, although the Rover has kind of helped, inadvertently helped the Mustang out more than anything here. Whoop. Still like that, still fun every time. Park it on the apex. Do not let there be a space to the inside, because if they go the wrong way round, they'll hold it there initially, but it won't matter. Here comes the power of the rocket ship towards the line. Second place for the Honda. That's more like it. I mean, we were nowhere near the leader. That Fiat was very, very quick. Fair play. That thing was in a complete different race. We had an amazing battle over second place between me and a Mustang, a Mercedes, and the Rover. And Red Team got the victory in the end as well. That's what matters. That's what... God, that Honda is ridiculous. I love it, but it's so dumb. So, we're back off-road again. Now, the Mortimer Gardens Scramble is not the worst scramble circuit for ludicrous cars, but it's also, mine's not a very... Well, Mine is a good, ludicrous car. It's just not drivable. I don't think we're going to be winning this one. I don't think we're going to... It might not be the worst possible circuit for it, but we'll see how it goes. We start in the mid-pack. We're going to try and just launch the rocket and hope. We're not going to be able to get to the lead by turn 1 though, that's a shame. I like that game, that was fun. How far can we launch up the field by turn 1 game? If we're long enough straight, we will definitely be leading. I suspect... okay, so I think the Fiat's rear-wheel drive, I would presume, probably not rally tyres. Now that makes it very quick on the tarmac races, which we have seen, but as terms of an overall build, of course, it makes it struggle a little bit more on these. In relation to a normal B-class car, because mine is anything but normal. One thing I do have going for me, while I don't have ground clearance, I did miss the pissing checkpoint. I knew I was cutting it close, but that's just... Yeah, I kind of had turned in and hoped. I was about to say the one thing that I did have going for me was I have so much power that maybe getting through the water won't be too bad for me, because we're just attacking it with so much more speed than a load of cars. We may be able to do a recovery drive. I've really made a mess. If anything, this should hopefully... I say it should hopefully, but this is probably the most difficult car I've ever had to drive in one of these. Maybe the Exocet. The Exocet in a different way, perhaps, to this. But this is genuinely one of the most difficult things I've ever had to drive. And, okay, yeah, I've made some silly mistakes. It's certainly not helped by the fact that the car is this tough to drive. Come on now, we can make some recovery. We can do a recovery drive though. That's the hope here. The Hudson Hornet is also of a similar style to mine. It has a lot of power and not much else. Of course, I am much lighter than the Hudson. I think the Hudson's all-wheel drive as well. I presume it would be, although I could be. It might not be actually, judging by how much it's sliding around on the gravel here. Okay, through the water we go. Oh yeah, okay, so we are monumentally quick through that water. I think it's just because we hit it with so much speed that no one else does. Very few cars here can match mine for the speed at which it is hitting the water. And we will be quite quick up this part of the lap as well. Although that corner there we won't be. If I get that corner right, we can probably be quite fast up here. We're all over the shop there. Come on now. Come on, little Honda. Oh, yeah, what could have been perhaps had we not goofed this one up entirely off the line of the first lap, I should say. Almost took out the monument. Ooh. Well, we'll be a little bit sideways. Oh, the Honda's caught up. Excuse me. I mean, we were in trouble already, not helped. It was an ambitious attempt at a pass. Come on. Now, we will... Oh, benched. Oh, that's annoying. Lost a few miles an hour from just clipping that bit of street furniture. Now, street furniture probably will affect us quite badly. Because the car's light. So we have the speed going into the water, that's great, but because the car's so light, in the street furniture, we can hit it fast, but we'll not really move it like you do with the more sensible vehicle, shall we say. Points-wise, have swung away a red team, actually. Blue cars have lost some ground. I think Credulous Rock must have missed a checkpoint or something for me to have been promoted up to 7th. Come on, we can have a good lap here. I'd love to know fastest laps at Team Adventures. I say it almost every time, especially if you have a duff race and you're sort of sat back here. I'd love to know what sort of lap time we were doing in comparison to everybody else, but sadly it doesn't have a... I don't know why it's not a feature, but there we go. We will not... the benches aren't there anymore, of course, as we've knocked them out. Jesus, this is so fast through the water. For a B-class car that's not an SUV, this is ridiculously fast through that section, or it feels it at least. It doesn't really feel like it gets slowed down like a lot of cars do there. Right. Oh. Okay, we brushed the wall. I was kind of just committed and did not have... it was full commitment and I'd had no grip to change when I realised we were almost... I mean, we only had a little brush on the wall there compared to what it could have been, so I'll take that. I think Ice might have hit that wall on the first lap, so early on anyway. Oh, God, I saw a car in it at some point anyway. This corner here is what kills my vehicle. It just doesn't turn and it doesn't stop, and that's important for that corner. It's important for any corner, but yeah, this is an absolute lunatic machine. Okay, we have got a few more corners to go. We're not going to catch anything. It looks like red team, barring any big mistakes, looks like red team should be able to take a victory here. I think I could have been a little bit further up the order. Again, silly driver error by me. I don't think we had enough pace to win, but slid up towards the wall. Slide to the other one. It's across the line for the Honda. 7th place again. Could have been much better. I'll take the points for the team though. So, to finish this adventure, we head to the wind farm circuit. Of all the tracks, this is the one that the Honda will potentially like the most, although I do have concerns. The big braking zone at what is essentially turn 3, but actually, I was going to say normally it's flat and everything going down the hill, but this might be... There might be issues with the Honda, we'll have to wait and see. The braking is going to be horrific in this car. I don't know how early I'm going to have to brake, but the answer is, I think, very. The power for the climb up the hill is going to be phenomenal. I don't know, we'll see. We definitely should be leading by the time we get to turn... Well, kind of, I guess we were leading by the time we get to turn 1. By the time we get down here, we should be in the lead, but we're going to have to brake super early. Even that might not be early enough. Oh, it is just... Christ, going to brake so early with this car. But then we've got the power. Me and the Hudson are going to enjoy... This next section is where we're perhaps going to be most noticeably fast here. It's the hill. Because, you know, the fast B-class cars are only running a couple of 100 horsepower. Perhaps. And this thing is running 420 and weighs less than most of them. So you've got twice the power and less weight. That's a lot of speed going up the hill. Oh, I mean, the Hudson's also at a similar place to me. It's got lots of power. But can't hold on through the corners. Now, where I have really big concerns, I don't know if I can be flat through here. I really don't think I can. Although me having a little go on the brakes down here is probably still quicker than most cars are going to go. Not stopping, not stopping, not stopping, not stopping. Oh, we did just. Oh. So painfully slow. Everything, nothing else stopped at the bottom of the course. So there is that. Oh, please make the turn. There we go. I mean, the one thing I have going for me a little bit in this one actually is the Hudson is helping. Inadvertently, it doesn't realise it. It's not intentional. It's fighting its own battle, but the Hudson is basically being a rear gunner. So the battle that they would be having with me, they're having with the Hudson, that's allowing me to run clear at the front. So they struggle to get past the Hudson because they get alongside the corner, it buggers off down the straight, and they're fighting in the corners and whatnot. And I'm not having to do that because the Hudson's fighting them off for me almost. Oh, okay, and brake. Oh, get away from the dirt. Oh, where is everybody? Oh, the Mustang's up to second. Mustang is probably not a bad shout for this, actually. It was good handling in previous races, and while not as fast as me, it still does have a good chunk of power, so... Yeah, that's probably not a terrible shout for this. It is now past the Hudson. Can that do anything about catching the Honda? I don't know. Oh, that's too much speed through there. I really don't know what the limits of grip are in this car. We're kind of making it up as we go along. Come on, Honda, there we go. Okay, the Mustang is, I think, a little faster. It is catching us. And we can pull a gap to it, but it's not as big as you want, basically. And the Mustang is just much better under brakes than I am. God, they're so sketchy down there. I mean, so that was such an early go on the brakes, but it just doesn't stop. Now, we are going to have to start defending. Now, this is going to compromise me in terms of lap time, but we know, we saw at Broadway how difficult it is to get past this Honda, especially at a track like this. I mean, this is better suited to the Honda than Broadway is, so we can make life very difficult for that Mustang. The only concern I have is the kind of downhill S-bend. Because we are so bad handling, I can't take as much speed through there as I want. Final corner, I guess I should be worried about as well, because that Ford came from a very, very long way back. Oh, we're okay. Yeah, down here, I am a little bit wary, and my brakes are so poor. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, I have been saved by a car disconnecting. No, it's still there. That's not how you take a corner. Oh, good God. That is terrifying. I don't think my heart rate's quite got back to normal yet from that. I thought we were going to have a very big crash, yet somehow we still made it. Okay, we've got to defend the final corner. I know we're going to have to be... Oh, it has disconnected. That's a real shame. That's a real shame. Would love to have seen what the Mustang could have done if it could have found a way past here. As it is, the Honda will take a victory. Oh dear, it's gone. The round has gone the way of blue team. I think we win 3-2, possibly. I've been so focused on trying not to die in that car. Do we have another race? I think that was it. I think that was the last race. Literally every race has been a Klingon for dear life in that Honda. It was brutally quick where it needed to be. It was difficult to pass, but that was a case of too much power, just not enough grip. Power builds are fun. They're entertaining, and sometimes they can work. That one, not my finest. It was 3-2 in the end. Red team will take it. The game will show as blue because they won the last round. Ignore that. Oh, that's a mad car. Maybe I need to lie down now. That is going to be it for this video. If you would like to take part in the next one of these, you can sign up via our Discord. There'll be a link in the description. Find the Versus the Community sign up section, and you can register to take part in there. That, though, shall be it from me. Until next time, a goodbye.